Okay, and I thought I'd do something very unoriginal this time and actually do another Craviotto. I got this from its original owner, who will become obvious in a moment. It's unusual because it's a Craviotto shelled drum, but it actually says something different on one of the badges. It actually says it's a 10 and 6 maple shell. It is a maple shell, but it's a single ply solid maple shell and not a ply one. So quite why that's on the drum, I don't think he knew either. But anyway. This is the drum, and for those of you out there that know him, that will become obvious as to who that actually used to belong to. But for anyone that doesn't, or the rest of the world, it actually belonged to Tom Meadows, who is Kylie Minogue's drummer. And I got this drum from Tom, I think, in about 2011. I can't. I don't think it was any earlier than that. So I've actually had a few drums from Tom now, and in fact the wonderful white kit next door as well. This drum was the second drum that I got from Tom. The other one being a 14x8 hybrid Craviotto. This drum originates from when Tom was a DW endorser, which is when I first became aware of him, and when I actually first watched him play as well, which was he was supporting Terry Bozier of all people at a fairly local clinic. I don't even know when it was actually. A good while ago, maybe 2006, 2005. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, but it was a good long time ago, and that was the first time I really heard of Tom and saw him play. And I actually remember being really digging his playing at the time, but I never really sort of came across him after that. Certainly until he got a little bit more well known and got his current gig with Kylie. He's also played with Leona Lewis and countless other people. Very well known electronics guy. So do check his playing out because it's fantastic. The drum obviously has Tom's little logo on it in two places. It's only on the sort of, I guess, the front of the drum. I always have the mechanism at the 9 o'clock position, which will obviously match up with the logo. But very funky little logos. I really dig those. And apart from that, the drum's in a sort of a grey fade. It's a 13 by, I can't remember. It's a 13 by 6.5. And if it's not, Tom, if you see this and I've got that wrong, please do slap me. But yeah, I think it's 13 by 6.5, which is a cool size. I like that size. I like the depth, and I also like the 13-inch head size. Gives it a little bit of a higher pitch, but still with that depth. Now I got it. I got the drum in about 2011, I think it was. I got an email of a friend of mine who said, "Oh, Tom Meadows is selling some snare drums. Would you be interested?" So he sent me over a little sort of, I think it was a PDF file or something, with all the details of all the drums that Tom was selling. And this was actually on there as well, but I was more intrigued with the 14x8 at the time. And it was sometime later, and I can't for the life of me remember how long, but Tom, I think it was actually Simon, got in touch with me again and said that Tom was selling some more drums, and this was one of them, and I thought it was kind of cool, and obviously with the little logo on it as well, makes it extra special because there aren't really, obviously it's not something that's it's been done custom for him, so it's not really a sort of general release type drum, and that kind of appeals to me. So anyway, I got that, and I met up with Tom, and I actually picked it up from him at Panic Rehearsal Studios in London, in Acton, if anyone knows that. And I do remember we actually standing there for about 2 hours just gassing about drums endlessly, which is what we've done since as well, which is fantastic. It's got quite a sort of dry sound to it at the moment, which I quite like. and it's got I think these are equalisers on here. It's 2, 4. So this is 12 strand. I think they are equalisers, and but these were on here originally. I think Tom put these on here, and I just put them back when I'd done. Well, I've got a load of pure sound wires still knocking around here. I may have put them on here, but I don't recall doing it. But yeah, it's got the Delta throw off there. But the odd thing is this bit here where it says 10 and 6 all maple shell. That bit there, I've actually got a 10 and 6 drum, although it's been out with someone else for more years than I can actually think now. But so I haven't seen it for a while. But I've got a 10 and 6 drum, and that genuinely is a ply drum. But this one, as I said, this is a Craviotto shell. It's actually well, it's on the photos that you see. It's Craviotto brand marking the shell. It's a G sharp pitch, and you've got the serial number in there as well. Lovely piece of maple, and yeah, I really dig it. I said I've used it. I have used it. I have gigged it, and at the moment it's got quite a dry sound to it. Quite cool, bit unique, and as I said, I quite like that. It's been unique, a bit unique for a few reasons, which I think it makes it even cooler. Actually, obviously the 10+6 thing, which is wrong, and it's got Tom's logo on it, and all in all, actually, it's actually a nice paint job on it as well. So there you go. That was I said I think this was the second of the drums that I got from Tom, and the 14x8 I will do at another point. That one unfortunately requires a slightly lower sitting snare drum stand, so it doesn't fit quite as well behind the SQ2, although I do have another 14x8 which I also got from Tom, sat on the Craviotto kit in the other room, so I might actually do that off the Craviotto kit at some point. But anyway, enjoy the sound file and enjoy the couple of photos, and thank you. See you later. As you can see, this is a DW badge drum. You've got a DW badge there, and also a DW badge there with the serial number on it, and confirms it is a collector series drum. And to make the drum even more odd, there's an additional badge here that says 10 and 6 all maple shell, which clearly, as I'll come to in a moment, the drum isn't. Just to go over some of the specs though, you've got 8 double-ended tube lugs. You've got triple flange tubes top and bottom. You've got the Delta throw-off, which is the same as on the Ash drum. Probably the most obvious thing about this drum is the graphics. These are Tom's graphics. Obviously, you've got the main one there, and then you've got the one under the butt plate as well. Tom's actually an Aquarian endorser, so this drum actually came with Aquarian heads on it, but I changed them out just to for something different. So I've got an Evans Power Center reverse dot on the top, which is a coated head, and then you've got the Hazy 200 on the bottom with the Pure Sounds. I'm pretty sure the Pure Sounds actually came with the drum, and I think Tom normally uses those. But anyway, as you can see, the drum is actually a Craviotto shell, as you'll be able to tell from those edges there. Also, as you might be able to see, hopefully sort of there, you can also see the Craviotto stamp inside the drum, and it's tuned to G sharp, and you've got a creation date of February the 20th 2007 there. So that's the main features of the drum. I'll just do a sound file now so you can hear how it sounds.